Hi everyone, just Graham here from The Great Wake Up, and thank you for watching this video. Now, in today's video, what I wanted to do is I wanted to share with you a deep psychological truth about why you're not getting what you want, why you're not where you want to be, why the results in your life are currently not where you either believe they should be, or for the work you've been doing, they've not manifested yet. But I want to go deeper than that, because this is not just about getting or having. This is about controlling in a positive and balanced way for our own mental, physical, and energetical health and well-being. We can control the vibration that we emit. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm probably talking in riddles at the moment, but essentially what I'm saying is there is a very profound psychological stroke, spiritual stroke, creational technique that we all must understand, which we've been trained not to know, and we've been trained to disbelieve in, and we've been trained that we are our minds instead of our consciousness. Why have we been trained all of these things? Well, it separates us from the power of God and the power of source and the power of universal manifestation and the power of you manifesting the reality, the dream, the goal that you want to achieve, that you want to fulfill, that you want to experience. So, how do we get what we want? That's kind of the key I'm making here, touching upon here. How do we get what we want? And why are so many people not getting what they want? So we get what we want by understanding the truth of life and the truth of how energy works and the truth of consciousness. So in a nutshell, that can be boiled down to one sentence. The external world is not real. It is the distraction from the real truth of the inner world. So when I say that, what do I mean? Well, the outer world is the world we see with our eyes, right? So you look out with your eyes and you see out there. Now, it all appears real. It all appears true, but it isn't, because that's the distraction. The outer world, the current experience that we're having, is formed upon our paradigm and our beliefs that are held in our unconscious mind. So our unconscious mind stores everything and is responsible for 95% of our daily life without us even knowing it. So whatever is held within our subconscious is literally dictating and creating our next experience. Bit my tongue there, but next experience. Okay, so we really are creators. We were never taught we were creators. We were never taught how to create. And that's what I'm going to show you now. Now, I manifested $7.5 million. Now, hear this for a story. When I was a child, when I was a kid, I was born in a wheelchair, brain damaged, quadriplegic, couldn't move, couldn't walk, couldn't stand, couldn't balance, couldn't do virtually anything for myself. But within me, I had a dream. From being so young, I said to my mum, I said, Mum, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire. And I must have been about 7. I'm going to be rich, Mum. I said, my mum goes, are you, Graham? Well, that's really nice, isn't it? And I thought, is that it? So nobody's dream, your dream is your dream. Whether or not people care, mind, get involved, support you, whatever, it doesn't matter. Because you're the only person on the planet. You're the only man or woman on the planet. Everyone else, yeah, they're doing their thing, but everyone else lives in their own reality and you live in yours. And that's very, very important to understand, because the reality we think we live in isn't real at all, because we're not consciously creating it. So how do we consciously create our reality? Well, we know that the outside world is an illusion designed to distract from the truth of the inner world. So the inner world is where we create. So what is the inner world? Well, the inner world is the world inside of us. It's the world on the inside of us, not this external world. It's the world we think, what we feel, what we speak, what we say, how we act, what we do. And all of those are driven by what we believe. And what we believe ultimately creates our external. So if you're not getting the results you want in life, you're not believing the correct things about yourself, or you're letting the subconscious control your world, which is manifesting things that are stored in your subconscious, which is a good thing because it will give you the choice that you don't want to do that again. You don't want to keep repeating these awful experiences or these challenging experiences. But everything that happens to us in our world is happening for us, and it's given to us by source to heal the dualities within ourselves, to heal the contradictions, to heal the doubts, to heal the pain that we took on from somebody else, to all of these things, to heal the beliefs that were harming us, to heal the teachings that were taught to us that were not serving us for our highest good. So our subconscious mind is powerful, but it's always open, and therefore it is susceptible to being diluted with garbage and thus giving us lemons instead of lemonade. And so the main thing we have to understand is, because the outside world isn't real, the inner world is the only thing that is real. So what we think, feel, say, speak, do, act, behave, they're all being drawn unconsciously from our subconscious. So we need to step in, we need to control, not control, we need to take charge of our subconscious. So if we want to go, say we want to travel to Paris, and all I want to do is travel to Paris, but I've got no money, I've got no train ticket, I can't get there, blah, blah, blah. How do I manifest traveling to Paris? I want to go to Paris, right? I want to go to Paris. Look at what we're doing there. We're saying, I want to go, which means I'm not there because I want to go, right? So if you're not there and you want to go, you see the problem with that? So essentially what we need to do is use the first secret. And the first secret is, in order to manifest anything, we must truly, fully, categorically and undeniably believe, picture, imagine, vividly feel the atmosphere, feel the vibe, feel the energy, picture the scenes, picture the streets, picture the roads of France and Paris. We must literally go into a state where we are there now. We are there now. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, not 2 weeks from now. This second now. You are in Paris. You are in Paris. Think about why I'm saying that. So say you wanted to manifest £1 million. If you don't have any money, manifesting £1 million seems what? Doesn't it? But the only way to manifest £1 million is to know, to feel, to embody, to believe, to trust, to absolutely embody and become the vessel and know, I already have £1 million right now. Because it's somebody who has £1 million worrying about money, worrying about how they're going to get money, worrying about where it's going to come from, worrying about how they're going to do it, worrying about when, how, why, who. No. A millionaire does not worry about money. And so somebody who wants to manifest £1 million or dollars or whatever currency you're in does not worry about money. They simply know it is done. They know it is done. Now, yes, here's the work, because it is easier said than done, because the mind says, oh, this can't be true. Doubts creep in, your own doubts creep in. And what about when things are not showing up for you, even though you're doing all this inner work, inner maintenance of your state, inner maintenance of the wish already fulfilled right now, inner state maintenance of you're already where you want to be this second. You have everything that you're trying to get and you want, and you have it now. Okay. So, well, that's the state. That's how you get into the state. And then the mind and all these various things will come up and say, well, no, this isn't happening. This can't be true. I don't believe this. I'm going to fail. Or you tell somebody and they go, you're mad. All of those minuscule occurrences that happen on a manifestation journey are so powerful and they all need to happen, which is why there is no time to manifest anything. It's just the reason for any delay in manifestation is down to how long you are not going to be the same vibrational match to the state that you wish to manifest. So the quickest way to create something with the universe is to know it right now. You have it right now. You've achieved it right now. You have done it this second. You have what you want now. How would that make you feel? How does that make you feel? Imagine it. Pretend. Play with the idea. Feel the feelings. If it's a new car, what does it feel like to sit in the car? What does it smell like? What does it sound like? Yeah. What does it look like? Can you picture your kids in the back all smiling and happy on a day trip? You must embody the state. You must hold the state. You must believe the state, and you must not waver from the state under any circumstances. And if you do, that's okay, because you can come straight back to the state of consciousness of the desire of your wish already fulfilled, the desire of your dream done, complete, achieved. Yeah, because there's a lot of areas which will show up on this journey of manifestation, and you are human. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, but you are human. And there are times where things won't go right, and that's okay, because they're not meant to go right. They're meant to be bringing something up to show you, to test you. Could be a test of your faith. It could be something that pops up that needs to be healed in order to reach the vibration of where you want to be. Yeah. So, like, say you want to help people who've been traumatized by sexual abuse as a child, and you were sexually abused as a child, which is why you want to help them. If you're still full up with trauma and things like that, you're not going to be the best version to help somebody. So you have to work through that trauma first to become clear, free, and then then you'll become the pioneer to be able to help somebody. But you have to go through the bad to understand why the bad or the undesirable experiences are happening, because they're all there for a reason too. They're there to show you the dualities within yourself that are popping up to be healed so that you can become a vibrational match to what it is you want to achieve. So it really, really simply, in one sentence, whatever you want to achieve, whatever you desire, whatever your goal is, imagine, believe, feel the state, the desire, the goal, the dream achieved right now. Remember, you want to go to France, you are already there. You are not on the way. You don't want to go someday. You don't want to go next week when you can afford it. No, you're there now. You're in France now. Can you see the Champs-Élysées? Champs-Élysées? Can you see the Eiffel Tower? Can you smell the distinct French onion soup on the corner, on the cafe? Can you hear the accent of all the French people and the berets and the laid back sort of lifestyle that they have there? And obviously with the migrants there now, you can picture a few of them. But the bottom line is you're creating, because you're the creator. And don't you dare doubt. And don't you dare worry about how long it's going to take. And don't you dare worry about why isn't it happening yet. I was on a manifesting journey for 8 years. And nothing happened externally on the outer world. I didn't achieve the dream or goal, but I did. Because I achieved the reason why I wasn't achieving the dream or goal, which is exactly why I achieved the dream and goal. So that's how we do it, folks. Whatever it is you want. If you want more money, you can't complain when bills come, because people with loads of money don't complain when bills come, do they? They go, thank you for this wonderful bill and my amazing ability to pay for it. I am blessed to be abundant. I am overjoyed and thankful. That's it. You know, if you want a car, you don't, if you want money, you don't worry about money. If you want a car, you don't worry about not having a car, because that's the vibrational lack. And that's what you're saying to the universe. The universe, I don't yet have it. The universe goes, oh, that's what you want. Okay, so you don't want to have it yet. You sure? You don't want to have it yet? Okay. And that's how we manifest, folks. $7.5 million from nothing. And that's how we do it. So remember, assume the wish fulfilled, assume the state complete now. Assume what you have it now. Assume all of the emotions, the feelings, how will people react? How are your mum and dad going to feel, your brothers and sisters, your grandparents, your family, your friends, how are you going to feel when you achieve that goal? Picture the whole scene, picture the moment that it happens, and hold that vibrational state. And that is your creation point. By knowing that you have already done it, remember that. The most important thing, your creation point, is to know that you have already achieved it now. And then ask yourself, how would I feel when I have achieved it? And then you ask yourself, perfect. I'm going to feel like that every day. And when I don't feel like that, I'm going to quickly adjust my state to back to the wish already being fulfilled and already achieved. And that is what you do. And you keep going back to the state, and you hold that state. And anything that pops up, you find the learning, you understand it, and you wait patiently, because you know it's already fulfilled. You're just waiting for the outer world to catch up with your inner world, because the outer world is not real and the inner world is. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, people. I'm really, really appreciative of that always. And if you found any value from this video, please like, share, comment and subscribe. And let me just say, in the links on our YouTube channel, what we're going to do now, we've set up a GoFundMe. We want to assist people, in need or with their needs. Some might be homeless, some might be behind on rent, mortgages, cars, might have families that are struggling, no food, babies, all of that. Just genuine people. And we want to GoFundMe in the links on the main YouTube screen. So go and have a look at that. And if you want to feel the need to donate to the GoFundMe, then that would be much appreciated. So there we go. That's how we do it, folks. You have to understand that who you are being is creating the world that you live in. And the world that you live in can be changed by you, because you are the creator. You are in line with God, and you have the power of source running right through you, because you are one with source. So give it a go. You can do it. And don't just give it a go. Do it. See it through and manifest. Manifest your goal. Manifest your dreams. Manifest that car, that new house, that new job. Manifest that perfect partner. Manifest millions. Whatever it is you want, the same rules apply. Okay? That's exactly why. What a beautiful story of my own. Having a dream as a child, telling my mum I'd be a millionaire. Then 30, probably about 33 years later, maybe, actually meeting a multi-millionaire from over the other side of the world to where I resided. And incredible. You just couldn't make this up. It's an act of God, totally an act of God. So, yeah, you can manifest anything you want using the same method. Assume the wish fulfilled. Assume you are there now. Assume you have it now. Know it, because you do. You do have it now. You have everything you ever want right now, because you're the creator. All you're doing is patiently and graciously waiting for the outer world, which is time delayed because the universe has to move things around and put things in place, and then voila, boom, it'll all open up. I remember when I had 2 slices of bread left in the cupboard and £4 left in the bank. I have 4 children. One of them was being taken into care because of his autism way back in the day. We had literally everything fell apart, and an act of God, using the same technique that I'm telling you. I had about £130,000 in my bank account. Just incredible. And then obviously things just took off from there in terms of understanding how to manifest and things. And I was like, wow. So this stuff is real. So I'm going to show you how you can do it too. Now, if you want to, please feel free to give me an email, send me an email, grahamtest@gmx.co.uk. That's Graham, Graham, test, TEST, at GMX, Golf Mike X-ray.co.uk. And if you want to get some support or manifestational coaching, or you just want someone in your corner who's done all the t-shirts, stitched the t-shirt and got the medals, who's run the race and achieved the goal, who can help you do it too. Dead easy, but the work will be done by you, and I will just be guiding your energetical state to make sure you stay vibrationally and matched to your goal, to whatever it is you want to fulfill. So you want that £1 million? Let's go. Send me an email in the subject line, say I want 1 million, or whatever it is you want, and then you say help me get what I want, and I'll have a conversation with you and put you in the website and the membership at the back end of the area there. We've helped various people, psychologists, doctors, police officers, high-ranked judges, actually, normal people with mental health problems, narcissistic abuse in families, drug addictions, loads of things that we've manifested for people to get them into a much better place, but also big things too. So if you want to be next in line to manifest your dreams, your goals, and look, if you just need a break, if you're struggling, if you just need help, if you're being evicted, if you're homeless, if you're struggling with addiction, anything at all, doesn't matter what it is you want to manifest, because the same rules apply. So if you need help, please send me an email and I'm more than happy to assist you. But until the next video, now you know how to get anything you want. And that's how you get it. You assume the state fulfilled. That's it. And then the real work comes in, where all you got to do is maintain that knowledge, that belief, that energetical vibrational set point of knowing you've done it. You've achieved it. Feel the feelings, imagine the picture, visualize the scene, the happiness, the joy, all of it. Because that's how you create from the inner, which is why the government do what they do on the outer, to distract you from the inner. You see, the outer world's a lie. The government set a fraudulent system up, but then everybody who was born into this world was registered into it. It's fake, it's fraud, it's lies, it's criminal. But also the external is lying to you too. Because the external is just showing you a collaborative collection of all your past experiences that have brought you to this point. So if you want your new future, you must create the conditions for the new future to germinate from inside of you, the real world, into the fictitious external world. And that's how it's done. I only charge 5,000 for a session, but for the first 5 people who email me, they're going to get that totally free. And the reason why is because, well, I want to show you this stuff is real and I can help you and you can manifest whatever you want. And you will. I guarantee you will do that. You will manifest. You can't not manifest. You just have to know exactly how to do it. I've given you part of the steps. So reach out if you want to know. Make sure that in order to manifest anything, you hold the law, the teachings, the creational teachings of the universe. You must assume the wish is fulfilled now. You must assume you've already achieved it now. How would it feel? Visualize it, imagine it, play with those energetical feelings, play with those ideas, play inside of yourself, play there, because this is creation. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And as always, if you could like and subscribe, I'd appreciate that even more. And if you fancy sharing this video to anybody who you feel could benefit, then please do so as well. And make sure you check out the links in the main YouTube channel to include the GoFundMe, where we want to help change people's lives for the better. So until the next video, I've been Graeme Keith for A Great Wake Up. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you and your time. And now you know how to get anything you want. Take care.